Hi guys, today I just want to talk about the issue that is still ongoing with the youths in Ghana versus this Igbo king saga. And this thing has actually taught me a very great lesson. There's a big lesson to be learned from this issue and from the interaction that I've had with a lot of folks who are agitating regarding this issue in Ghana, and also some so-called Nigerians who are supporting this agitation by the Ghanaian youths. One thing that I've learned from this situation is that, one, poor people will always be poor as long as they remain in an environment that has made them poor.
You see the way you just addressed Ghanaians. You see, you are wearing what you call a dark, with a very nice face, a good-looking man, a good-looking Igbo man, of course, I presume. You see the way you address Ghanaians, as if we are rats, as if we are just some rags around. But when you call us Ghanaians as poor people, what about your papa and your mama? This is what is written over there. Why do poor Ghanaians hate this Igbo king? Sometimes I pity you. Sometimes I pity people such just like you. Such a decent looking man, handsome man like you. Look at the nonsense you are vomiting from your mouth. Because we do not want to see eye to eye with the Igbo king. You are insulting Ghanaians that we are poor. If we are poor, why is your Igbo man not going back to his hometown to be a king over?
And the reason why I say that is because once you remain in an environment that has kept you poor, it affects your critical thinking, it affects your analytical thinking. So you're not able to analyze things and situations and come out to the better outcome or option other than what the bandwagon or that environment that you are within provides you. I say this because a lot of comments that I've seen, given how these people comment on the videos that I've made, I notice that a lot of them are actually poor, uneducated people. Uneducated, poor people are always tools for religious divisions, for tribal division or race divisions. Name it, whatever kind of vibe that whether politicians or whether some special interests want to push, poor people are always the folks that are readily available. In Ghana...
Thank you very much. For you calling yourself well-educated person, I presume that your education has taught you good lesson to address people, not just one person, but a whole citizen of Ghana calling the youth poor. It could be probably, maybe your education is not up to the level you wanted to attain. That is why you are talking rubbish. When you think we have Igbo man in our country, and as one person that says you are well educated, you should have put 1, 2, 3 together and find where is the fault? Where are Ghanaians finding the fault that they are always talking about this Igbo? But with all your qualification in education, you never sounded as someone who is well educated. You sounded as someone who do not even enter class 1 or kindergarten.
Bet you that many of those educated people, many of those enlightened people home and abroad, do not support this agitation that their youths are having. I can guarantee you that. Because they think differently, because their exposure, their education and all that make them think differently. Even when they don't want to think differently, by the time they begin to put 1 or 2 or 3 together and begin to analyze and critically analyze and all that, they come out with a better option. That's one thing I see here. Poor people are always gaining success. When you're successful and poor people notice it, they are going to come after you as the enemy. And that's what's happening with this Igbo king. Forget about all the talk about kingdom or no kingdom. Everybody knows that that means nothing. But they're coming after him because he's a successful.
That's the way you sounded to me. Because you see, with my education, when I am addressing a certain country youth people, I will not attack them. I would rather talk sense. But for you to open that mouth of yours, telling Ghanaian youth that we are uneducated and we are poor, I presume you're a millionaire. Even you're a millionaire that will say he is the millionaire of the whole Africa. What has he done for Ghanaians? Why are your people trooping to Ghana? Go and tell your stupid people that they should stop coming to Ghana. That will make sense for you calling us poor people. A country that is poor. Nigerians are rather trooping. Your Igbo people are rather trooping it. That is why a country that is poor. This non-entity Igbo Atasa wanted to be a king for you people. Shame on to you people.
Full man, he has connections in Ghana. He has built businesses, numerous businesses in Ghana. And this mentality of poor people is not only in Ghana, it's in Nigeria, it's all over the world, even in the United States. The election of Donald Trump was largely brought about by these uneducated people who oftentimes vote against their interest, go against their own very interest. A lot of these poor people, some of them, their family members might even be employed in the companies of this so-called Igbo king in Ghana. But yet, they want to fight against the man, even though it's against their own interest. That's how poverty affects people's mentality. I know a lot of you are going to come and start commenting rubbish here. But look, I'm not poor as you are. To God be the glory. So I'll not engage with you in your gutter. So please go find somewhere else and comment nonsense.
He has nothing.
Not on this post.
He has nothing. He has nothing. Vagabond people. He has nothing. Nothing to show. For me, as a full-blown Ghanaian, I've never seen this Igbo Atasa. I don't know what he has. I don't know the business he's doing. So don't come and be blowing your buffoonery horns. Don't be blowing your buffoonery horns. That is how some of Igbos, your characters are. You always want to tease people, insult people just like that. But me, I'm not going to let you go free, scot-free. Because we are Ghanaians, and the land of Ghana belongs to Ghanaians.